Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a channel message for the collective. This is not going to resonate with everybody, so if you don't understand what this is about, don't try to force it. Just take what resonates if it resonates at all. All right. So basically, this is a channel energy that I'm picking up on about Earth's ascension and what it means, right? So I'm just going to read what I wrote down about the download from the download, and I'm going to pull some energy to see if we can understand or get more insight on this download, okay? So basically, Earth is ascending, which we all know. And there has been a lot of things collectively that we've been experiencing when it comes to our own ascension, which is parallel to the ascension of the Earth, all right? So some of the symptoms have really been like on a 10 when it comes to migraines, headaches, the ear ringing, the nausea, the tiredness. All of those things are part of your ascension process, and they're all symptoms of you ascending, and your ascension is connected to the ascension of the Earth, right? So I went to Spirit and I was like, can you help me understand like what's really going on with this energy? Why are we shifting so much and so quickly? Because it feels like it's one shift after another shift after another shift. It's not a tower moment. It's more of a shift in energies. And the more the Earth ascends, the more we're going to continue to shift. So I needed to understand, if I could understand more about what this is. So basically, they're like, Mother Gaia is the baby child amongst the other planets, more or less. And it's like the Earth has been dealing with a lot of things in the past century years, however long she's been she's been around. And I don't want to make this too long and drawn out. I just want to get to the message and try to make it make sense. So basically, they told me that Mother Earth is like the baby child of the planets. And when she reaches out to her big brothers or sisters for help to help her ascend, then they come and they answer the call, right? So what's happening with a lot of the planet placements, everything is coming to alignment so that Mother Earth can continue to ascend to the 5D dimension, more or less. And for those of us that are also ascending or on that spiritual journey as well, we are also ascending from 3D to 5D dimension consciousness. So the symptoms that we are feeling are related to that ascension that Earth is going through collectively. So I asked God, can you give me a picture of what this looks like? And he basically said to me that Earth has been crying out for a very long time for her pain and suffering to end, for her to stop being abused or taken for granted or misused for her beauty or her nature. Her trees have been cut down. Her whole purpose was to nurture us and to give us life, right? Or to give us a place to live where we can all have a life together. And it gave me this image of the Empress from the Lightseer's deck. So this is the Empress that represents divine feminine, and she's carrying the earth within herself. So it feels like divine feminine, when the more that we continue to elevate and evolve and heal ourselves, that we're also giving that same energy to the earth, and it's helping the earth to heal and grow and expand as well. So I feel like a lot of the energy that we are feeling regarding the divine community, divine being community, is more so connected to the earth's ascension than anything else. It's like they want us to to take the focus off of the union with our masculine and focus more on our union with ourselves. Because the more we are focused on ourselves as the givers of the earth, life givers, life bringers, the source of life, the more the earth can continue to ascend, and we ascend with it. I never noticed these dots that are like around the earth. They kind of connect to the moon in some kind of way. This is all connected in some kind of way. The more the Empress becomes the Empress, the more the earth spiritually heals and grows and evolves. So the two are connected in a sense. I went to the store yesterday, right? And I know that people have been complaining about the prices of the groceries being extremely high, like eggs being 10, 15, depending on where you are, dollars for a dozen of eggs. But the problem with that is this: even though the prices of food is high and things cost more than they used to cost, the stores are still fucking empty. Like there's nothing in the I went to go buy some seasoning just to restock. and there was no seasoning. You know shit is bad when you buy up the seasoning. There's no meat in the shelf. There's no nothing that you can really use to prepare for hard times. Everything has been wiped off the shelves. Even though shit is overpriced or priced too high or whatever, people are still desperate enough to pay the price that it costs to survive. So it's like we're living in a time where there's so many things going on in the world that we need to be focused on that we're not focused on. There's other things that we need to put our energy into more than anything else. It's like this whole dynamic of, I don't even know how to make this make sense. I don't even know why they're giving me this message to give to you guys. But this whole thing is coming from the ascension of the earth and how important it is for us to focus on the bigger picture than the things that are not relevant at this time. Like, when is my person going to come in? Or are we going to get back together? Those readings are not necessarily the most important things you need to be focused on right now. The you need to be focused on is the one with you and yourself more than anything else. So it feels like the message is going to be for divine feminine regarding your healing, regarding your purpose, your mission, your assignment, your whatever it is for you. They don't want us to talk about the material things that are going on or the things that are going on materialistic or in the 3D realm, but more so on the spiritual level, right? Because as we grow and evolve, so does the planet grow and evolve. The more we heal ourselves, the more we heal each other, the better we become, things like that. So the focus is going to be more on you than anything else in this reading, okay? So to start off the reading, Divine Feminine, I know that was a rant, but I needed to get that out because it was on my heart to do so. The ascension symptoms may be severe for some and not so much for others, but it's all a part of the process, all right, for you to be able to evolve spiritually and grow and continue to expand. And you may even be getting more downloads from your spirit guides, more dreams, vivid dreams. Your intuition could be at an all-time high. There's a strong connection between you and your intuition, or you and your spiritual gifts. There's a lot of downloads coming in that you are transmuting or transmuting, or you're collecting a lot of information or downloads through your dreams, something like that for some of you guys, and you're processing that, or you're going to give birth to that in a way that will help others. Like, you're going to birth these new ideas, these new visions, your dreams. It's like you're giving life to something. So I don't know how to make it make sense, because it looks like you're getting your source from this energy, and it's feeding you and it's giving you life. It's helping you to heal what's inside of here. The more you focus on this, the more you heal, and the more the earth heals, something like that. So it feels like you have this, I heard magic touch. I don't know. Let's get into it. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody. And it's unfortunate that when you do a positive reading or try to do a positive reading, that the views don't match the messages. But it's fine. Whoever needs to hear it will hear it. Whoever it's for, it will receive. Whoever it will reach it. And whoever it's for, it will be received. All right. Let's get into it, spirit guys. I know this is not going to be for everybody, but what are you trying to tell me with this Earth's ascension and the Empress energy? Or what does the Empress need to know about this message regarding the Earth's ascension and their energy being connected? Okay, their energy is connected. Okay, I got you. All right, let's get some overall oracle energy on this first, and then we'll clarify with tarot. I'm going to be using the Awakened Soul to get the overall energy for the Divine Feminine, okay? Perspective, gratitude, and treasure. Overall energy. All right. So again, that energy that you give out, you get right back. The more you nurture yourself, the more you nurture others. It's like loving you is like loving everyone else. Your love goes out to everyone when you love yourself. It's that kind of energy you have, or that kind of power you have. You're the giver of life, silence, and truth. Wow, that's very opposite. Silence and truth. You hold the keys to, like, this is High Priestess energy. And this is like Ace of Swords energy. But your throat chakra could be also being blocked. All right, anything else? And I'm hearing it's time for you to speak your truth. Look, spiritual guidance. You could be a tarot reader. Oh, that's funny. Is this for me? Why y'all trying to... Okay. Spirit them got jokes. And we also have gift at the bottom. Divine Feminine, it feels like this energy is also for me. I guess they're trying to get me to speak my truth and just say what I need to say and stop being. I do not mean to get emotional. I may not even post this now because of this, but whoever you are, Divine Feminine, it's time for you to speak your truth. It's time for you to come out of this energy of being silent, being afraid to speak up, being afraid to do what you're called to do. It's time for you to share your gift with others. You are the Empress. You are connected to everything. Everyone is connected to you. So the more you speak your truth, the more you help others heal. The more you help others see the truth as well. The more you bring others to the light. You are the source of life. You are the speaker of truth. You have to be able to use your voice and not be afraid of perception. And trust yourself. Judgment. Stop being judgmental. Stop. Okay. All right. So they're trying to make this very personal. And I keep hearing this song, don't take it personal, but it's hard not to take it personal because it feels personal. All right. So reality check for me. Because here's the thing. Okay. So here's my truth. My truth. My truth is that I have been thinking about stopping doing readings because I feel like my gifts are not being used, or they're not being received, or the messages I give are not being, heard. And I've been judging myself for knowing certain things about certain things I keep to myself. Certain things that I know I keep to myself. I don't always speak about everything that I know about. And it's not because I don't know these things. It just feels like some things people are not ready to hear. And when I do put in the energy to do readings, and I don't know, the views don't match the likes, or the likes don't match the views, it is discouraging. But I try not to allow that to stop me from speaking my truth or using my gifts. So as a collective energy, okay, if you are gifted, talented, resourceful, a reader, whatever your gifts may be, and you have been feeling as if your voice hasn't been heard, or you haven't been honored in a way that you deserve, whatever the case may be, don't stop what you're doing just because you feel like it's not being received by others. Whatever your gifts are, use them to help other people. You'll be surprised at how many people are getting something from whatever you do. Have you use your gifts. Continue to use your gifts in the way you use your gifts, and don't stop using your gifts because you don't think that it's helping anybody, because it is. All right. Whatever you do for a living, whatever gifts you have to offer other people, people are listening to what you have to say, whether they speak about it or not, or whatever. Don't let that stop you. Don't judge your whatever by other people. Okay. Just trust yourself and know that whatever you're doing is being heard, and people are listening, even if they're not speaking up about it or speaking on it themselves, whatever that is for you. All right. Sorry about the overwhelming emotions. I was just channeling the energy, I guess, but your gifts are just as important as the next person's gift. Just because you don't have as many followers or supporters or givers or whatever to your channel, whatever you do, doesn't mean that your presence hasn't been felt, right? Or your message has not been received. There have been people that have heard your messages or gotten your things you sell, whatever you offer for services, and they are using them, and it's helping them grow and heal as well. All right, so whew, wow, talk about being vulnerable and transparent. Divine Feminine, you are going through a major upgrade. Your gifts are being handed down to you by your past over loved ones, your ancestors, your spirit guides. You are being called to step up to the level which you are on, which is a high priestess energy, I feel, and step into your power and stop allowing, the judgment of other people stop you from becoming who you truly are meant to be. Okay, use your gifts to help other people. Use your wisdom to teach people the things that you know. Share your gifts with others in a positive way, and continue to do that in a way that makes you feel confident in yourself. And don't doubt your gifts, and don't doubt yourself, and don't keep the things that you know or the things that you are able to give to yourself. Okay, speak up. I heard speak up. They want me to read some of these from the book to get more information, so whew. Take it how it resonates. Spirit will break you down, and don't give up about how you feel about it. Let's read the silence one first. Again, take it how it resonates. Simplicity. Yeah. All right, so silence says, don't expect much of a conversation from this awakened soul, because she's more adept in the art of listening and observation, and she loves her quiet time and space in her garden where she can listen to nature and just be. All right. The meaning of this card says it is a simple concept, less talking and more listening. And that's what you're being asked to do if you have pulled this card. Listen to your whole being and take it all in, and beware of your surroundings, your body's reaction, and listen more to nature and your inner voice. So again, if you're getting any kind of spiritual guidance, okay, all right, this is about to be for some of y'all, not all of y'all, right? Some of y'all are so gifted yourselves. It's like you don't trust in yourself enough to know that you can trust yourself. It's like you don't trust yourself. Okay. Here's the thing. For some of your divine feminines, you're very intuitive. The moon card, or the moon and this Empress energies give me, you're very intuitive. I already said that. But you don't trust your own intuition. So instead of you trusting your own intuition or using your own voice to speak up for yourself, it's like you paid other people to tell you shit that you already know. You are a divine feminine. Okay? You have gifts just like the next person has gifts. Your gift may not be their gift, and vice versa. But whatever gifts you have, they are for you. And you need to start using your own gifts for yourself and stop trusting other people to give you guidance on what you need to be doing with your gifts. And trust yourself enough to know that your gifts will make room for you. What other people got going on may not be something you need to be focused on. Maybe you need to focus on what your gifts are, what you are good at doing yourself, and stop going to different readers trying to find out more. Listen, who am I talking to? Wow, this is a lot of different energy, a lot of different feminine energy coming through. I have a dark feminine energy, somebody who abuses their gifts and does not speak the truth. They tell people what they want to hear to keep them coming back for more. This person doesn't use their gifts for good. They use their gifts to make people feel insecure about themselves, because in this picture, this person doesn't feel secure. They want to look like this, but they look like this. I'm going to read it from the book. They're judging themselves based on how other people look. They're not confident in themselves to believe in themselves enough to know they deserve to. Wait a minute. Somebody. Why is this going left? There's a dark feminine energy, and it feels like a karmic, but I'll get some tarot on it in just a second. What the fuck? This is supposed to be a positive reading. You never know where this is going to go. Judgment says, our awakened soul has been chained by their judgment of each other. They have been slowly throwing the chains of judgment around themselves and each other through their words, action, and thoughts. So somebody has been sending you negative energy, divine feminine. Somebody who's trying to be you is not you, trying to become you or act like you, and they're being exposed for who they truly are. So it's like they've been trying to steal your gifts, your energy to be, it's a fucking karmic energy. Let me continue on. There's some bullshit. But anyway, when you pull this card, it says this card means that there is a judgment of self, others, and your situation happening that you need to consider. Judgments are natural but become detrimental when not acknowledged and seen for what they really are. So you're being asked not to project what you feel about yourself onto others. So somebody who is jealous of you, divine feminine, is projecting negative energy towards you, getting readings on you, going to a reader about you. But the reader they're going to get messages about you or to see into your future is telling this person a bunch of bullshit to keep them from knowing what you're doing. So here's the thing. Got to be more careful. Divine feminine. There is a karmic that is trying to be you. That's not a divine feminine. There are karmic divine energy. They're not divine. They're karmic feminine energy. They're trying to become the person that you are. They're trying to copy everything that you do. They may be also going to a reader, paying somebody to read your energy. The person that they're going to read your energy is giving them false information about you because they can't see into your future, because you are being protected from that person. They can't see what's going on with you because they don't have the gifts to see what's going on in your future. They don't have that permission, right? They don't have that gift. So someone could be trying to tap into your energy energetically, using spell work, manipulation, paying somebody to do the work, whatever the case is, whatever. You are too divinely protected for whoever this is to get through your energy field, but they still are trying to send energy your way to see what you're doing or what you have going on. You don't need to be worried about that though, because they won't be able to find out anything about you, because whoever is giving them information about you is giving them false information. It's not going to lead them to you in some kind of way. All right. But anyway, protect your energy. Continue to do your spiritual work on yourself to protect your energy, and don't let anything outside of you manipulate your energy in any kind of way. All right. But you do need to speak up. You need to speak up to someone or something, or you need to let something go. I'm getting that this person is looking back at someone or something, and it's time for you to stop looking back at this one thing and just let it go, whatever it is. Maybe you're expecting for someone to come in because a reader told you to expect communication, or somebody who you're waiting for to come in, but communication is not speaking up. Oh. Somebody you're waiting on from communication is not speaking up. They're holding their silence. They're not speaking up. There's a masculine here as well, divine feminine, that's not speaking their truth. Your divine masculine is not speaking up. They're not standing in their power. They're not speaking their truth. They're not listening to their intuition. They're not using their spiritual gifts. They may be getting readings on your energy and they cannot find out information about you. Or if they did get information about you, it was for them to speak up and speak their truth. There's a masculine coming through as well. He went to a reader. A reader could have told this person that you are moving on, that you're no longer waiting for this person to come in to speak their truth, that you're ready to let go of this situation and walk away from it. This person, this masculine, has been advised to speak up. If they want to speak to you, they need to speak up to you now because you're moving on kind of energy. They've done some things and they're being judged for what they've done. And in order for them to receive something, they have to speak up. They also have to transform or transmute this negative energy. They also need to trust their intuition. This masculine needs to trust their intuition and follow their heart and speak up, because their empress is moving on or moving away. And it's like she's going to leave the keys behind kind of energy, but she's still going to move on nonetheless. She's not going to continue to wait for you to come in, divine masculine. She's going to leave the door open, I heard, but she's not going to wait. She's going to leave the door open, but she's not going to wait. It's like, I'll leave the door open, but I'm not going to wait for you any longer. Either you're coming with me or you're not. Because this person's by themselves. And the keys that she has is an image of a shadow of a key. It's not even, is that a real set of keys? Yeah, they're okay. So she has the keys in her hands. And she's leading you through this door, or asking you to join her on this journey and come with, but you're not there, and she can't wait any longer. She has to continue to move on. She's waited for you to come in, but you haven't taken any action, or you haven't, followed your spiritual guidance. You're still holding on to this judgment or this negative energy about whatever this is, and you're not releasing it and letting it go. And the more you hold on to this energy, the more this person moves forward. So here's the thing. This is a lot of shit coming through, okay? Take it how it resonates. The karmic is getting readings on divine feminine. The reader is telling the karmic a bunch of false information about divine feminine, because basically it's none of their business, right? So if a reader is giving them any information about you, divine feminine, it's all lies. It's just to make money off this person, because they constantly go to the reader to get readings on your energy, and they can't get anything out of it but a bunch of bullshit, right? Your masculine is being advised by a reader, perhaps for some of them, to come towards you and speak their truth, and stop waiting for the right time and just step forward and take action. But they are too afraid of what you may say to them, or how you may see them, or whatever they've done makes them feel ashamed, whatever. And you're being guided to continue to move on. No longer waiting for this person to come in and speak their truth. You have to move forward. So again, your ascension is connected to the earth's ascension. You can't stay on this level, in this energy, waiting for this person to come in. You have to continue to move forward. And if they don't step up and speak their truth, the door of opportunity is going to be closed on them and you forever, because they will never be able to catch up. They are so far behind, and they're still not catching up. And if they're not catching up to you, divine feminine, you have to let them go. You can't keep holding space for this person and waiting for them to come in, because you're going to get left behind with them. This is giving me devil energy. You know how the devil has two people chained together? This is like the devil face for me. These are two people chained together, bound to each other for life, surrounded by, yeah. So it's like, if you don't let go and release this situation and move on and continue to transcend and trust your intuition, you're going to be left behind with this person. You can't keep waiting for this person to come with you on this journey. You have to accept that something may just be over between the two of you. They're not ready to change. This is giving me tower energy. So you can get as many readings as you like, divine feminine, about this masculine, or the readers can say all they want that this masculine is coming in to speak their truth. But if they haven't come in to speak their truth and you're being guided to move on, you have to follow your guidance and listen to your intuition and do what you're being called to do. Or you will end up in another cycle with this energy, and I heard stuck forever. Because the earth is going to ascend no matter what you decide to do. The earth has called out and asked for divine protection to help her ascend. And the earth is getting her divine protection while she ascends. So whether you choose to ascend with the earth or not, you will ascend one way or the other, or you will get left behind. The choice is going to be up to whoever you are. Okay. All right. Is there anything else on this energy? Stop judging yourself or letting others judge you for letting go of something. And these are golden keys. These are like, this is a gold set of keys. This is not no, you know what I'm saying? This is I'm getting 3 of Pentacles kind of energy with this. It's like you hold all the power, all the powers in your hands, and you're trying to show this person that the way to success is this way and not that way, but they're not either listening or trusting that this is what they want. Look at that. You are moving on. You can't wait any longer for this person to come in to speak their truth. If they don't come in, they don't come in. You have, and there's that tower. There's the, baby, I love it when spirit come through. You have to choose to release and let go of the situation and close out this cycle to receive this. Listen, Linda is right here. Some of you guys are still dealing with the karmic masculine who hasn't left the karmic energy, or he's karmic himself. He still is hanging on to this idea of you guys being together, but he's not speaking up. He's not speaking his truth. He's not coming in. He's still dealing with this energy perhaps, and still thinking about whether, and like I said, where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? You hold the keys, and this is your person in this Five of Pentacles, just sitting there looking all pathetic and lost. And here you are holding the keys, like, you know, get your ass up and come on. If you're the same fucking situation, you're moving on, and they're sitting here in the Five of Pentacles, depressed and upset that you're moving on, instead of getting their asses up, coming along with you to do. Anyway, yeah, this is an ending. This is an ending. This is something that has ended. So this is what it is. And you could choose to continue to move on successfully and receive this new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, or you can choose to continue to wait for communication to come in, or whatever this is, and miss out on this opportunity. It's almost like if you don't choose to walk away or continue to move forward on this journey, whether they come along with you or not, because they're so far behind, they have so much to do to catch up, they may never catch up. Page of Swords, King of Swords. If you're the King of Swords and they're the Page of Swords, they have a lot of work to do before they can catch up to where you are. And it's like the longer they wait to do the work on themselves to catch up to where you are, the longer you're going to stay stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. So you have to choose to walk away and let this person catch up when they can, and not wait any longer for this person and move on from this. Because if you stay in this Eight of Swords energy waiting for communication or whatever this is you're waiting for, you're going to miss out on something better coming in. Or you're going to end up losing out on something that was meant for you in the end. Like, I don't know, success and victory can be yours if you choose to continue to elevate and evolve spiritually. But if you stop evolving spiritually and go back to this situation with this counterpart you think is your masculine, you're going to end up heartbroken and sad, because this is not the path that you're supposed to choose. You're supposed to choose to move on from this and close out this cycle and let this person take their time to heal the way they need to take time to heal. Because for some of them, they're still in a karmic cycle. They haven't stepped up to the plate. They still haven't spiritually evolved. They're the Page of Swords energy. They haven't learned that spiritual lesson, and you have. So be honest with yourself. Do you really want to continue to waste time waiting for your person to come in and communicate? Or do you still want to wait for this person to step up to the plate and honor who you are, or commit to this relationship? Or do you want to move on from this situation, from this past person, and heal yourself from this energy and focus on manifesting this opportunity? Look at that. You have an opportunity coming in where you can manifest this opportunity with this energy here, or you can manifest solitude and solitude. Manifest solitude? What the fuck does that mean? Manifest solitude. Stay in solitude. I'm sorry. Stay in solitude. Okay, sorry. They said you can either manifest new love, new things, whatever it is for you, or you can stay in solitude. You can stay in this energy, or you can free yourself. You can move on from this and manifest something new in your life, or you can stay in this permanent energy. So right now, you're in solitude because you're waiting for your person. You haven't fully moved on from this situation. You're still waiting for them to come in. So it's like you can either stay in this energy of solitude waiting for them to come in, or you can manifest something new to come in and be happy with your man, like be happier. Like, does that make sense? It's like you can stay in this hermit energy as long as you want. If you need to be in this energy for longer than, you know, they want you to be, then that's your choice. But they're asking you to come out of this solitude and stop, I guess, being down and depressed or anxious or overthink the situation. Like, stop overthinking the situation and just accept the truth. Stop overthinking the situation and just accept the truth. And the truth is, this person may not ever come towards you and speak their truth. They may never reach out to you and communicate how they feel. They may never come in and offer you a commitment. They may never return from the past. They may just stay in the shadows doing spell work on you energetically and keeping you in this energy of not moving on. Or they may decide to stay with the karmic. Who knows? Whatever their decision is should not be determined on your decision. Or your decision should not be determined based on their decision. Your decision should be your decision and yours alone. to ascend and evolve with the earth ascending, or to stay in this low vibrational frequency dealing with this energy that you're dealing with or waiting for, or manifest something new. So either you can stay stuck in hermit mode, solitude, or manifest new love coming in. You can walk away from this and let it go and let this person work on themselves, and you can just manifest something new. Does that make sense? So I don't know how we got there with this reading, because that's not the direction I was going. But I just feel like the earth ascending is connected to the Empress energy for this reason. If you don't ascend and evolve spiritually and continue to do so and go back to your old ways, you're going to end up being in the same energy you were in before. And you've done too much work to be where you are to go back to this. All right? You are an Empress energy, or you're becoming the Empress energy. So don't let this devil-like energy keep you stuck in this Queen of Wands energy, hoping, wishing, praying for better days, when all you have to do is let go of this energy and manifest what you want and wish for, right? Something like that. I don't know how we got there, but that's what I get from this energy. Take it how it resonates, okay? Your person may come in with communication and speak their truth. They may not. They may decide to come in and, you know, ask for a commitment. They may not. Whatever their decision is should not determine what your decision is to move forward. Because I feel like they're purposely keeping you in this energy of waiting for them to come in so you don't move on, versus them coming in to you so you guys can move on. So it's like they're not ready to commit, or they can't commit. And since they can't, or they're not ready to commit, they don't want you to move on. So they keep sending you this energy to keep you from moving on, so they can get their shit together and come in when they're ready. So they're making you wait for them to be ready to come in to offer you a commitment, and you're waiting for them to do that. So you're giving this person too much power over your decision making. You're giving them too much control over your energy. Like, if this person can make you wait on them to be ready for you, and you're actually going to wait for them to be ready for you, then you're giving this person way too much power over your energy. Nobody should have that much power over your energy to make you wait for them to come in. Like, what? That's what I'm getting. This person is using misspell word to make you wait for them to come in when they're ready. And for some of y'all, it's actually working. You're actually waiting for them to come in when they are ready. And you should be already ready to move on from this and manifest something new. But some of you guys are being held back by this person because they are not ready to commit. And you're letting them hold you back because you're not ready to move on. And their spell work is actually working on you, because if you haven't moved on because you're still waiting, and you know they're not ready for a commitment, then this energy they're sending you is really working, because it's keeping you stuck. Because you can't walk away, for those who have not. And I'm not talking to the ones who have. But for some of y'all, this person is keeping you from walking away and manifesting something new. For some of you guys, you're still waiting for them to come in to communicate how they feel. And waiting for them to come in is keeping you stuck, is what I'm kind of getting. So stop waiting for them to come in. It's keeping you stuck is the message, all right? If you're waiting for that, stop waiting for that. It's keeping you stuck. It's holding you back. If they're going to come in, they're going to come in when they're ready. You can't rush them to come in when you're ready. They're taking their time for a reason. I don't know why. But they're not rushing in to make you a commitment. They're not. They're slowly coming towards you with a so-called offer to commit, because they have to go through something to end the cycle they're in with somebody else for some of them. So this offer isn't going to come in right away. Like, it's just not. It's going to take them some time to come in with this offer to commit. Or it's going to be some time before they're ready to offer you a commitment. They may come in, but they may not stay because they're not ready. This says, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. If that ain't the magician and the devil right there at the bottom. Rock bottom, cracked open, surrender to the alchemy of life. Surrender this situation to spirit. Allow them to crack this open to the core. This person needs to heal from within. They need to go within and heal. And that's why they haven't come in. They have to go within and heal before they can come in and offer you this commitment. So here's the thing, Divine Feminine. The reason why it doesn't make sense for you to wait is what I'm getting. Is because this person needs more time to heal. They are cracked wide open right now. Spirit has broke this person down to the core. So it's going to take this person a lot of time to heal this together again before you guys can come together. So instead of you waiting for this person to heal this inner childhood trauma, or heal this inner child wound they have. You need to move on from this and let go of control and let spirit handle it from here, kind of energy. And when they are healed and ready, then they can come in and offer you this commitment. In the meantime, divine feminine, spirit wants you to focus on yourself and on your gifts, and use your gifts to help others heal and move on by being the example that you are. So you being the example you are is going to help other people heal and move on from this. Even if this is a divine counterpart to you, they haven't healed and they need time to do that. So when it's the right time for you guys to come to union, then you guys will have a chance to reconcile with this relationship. So instead of you staying in isolation, being in this hermit energy and afraid to move forward or move on without your person because you may be afraid they may never come in, this person will come in when they're ready and not before. Because spirit has to work on this person to bring them back together again. This is like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall kind of energy. They have to be brought back together again to themselves. And that may take some time. Time you don't have to waste, because you have other things to do with your energy and your time. You've been called to a higher level, right? So you spending all your time trying to manifest this person or speed up the process is not going to help you evolve spiritually. It's going to keep you stuck in this energy, right? So I don't know if you're obsessed with them or both ways. Maybe this obsession goes both ways, maybe. But your obsession to be with this person right now is holding you back, right? You need to focus this energy on yourself, all right? And continue to heal if you need to heal, or manifest new things in your life, or focus on other things in your life, and let this person take time to heal, all right? Now, they could be single and no longer in the connection with the karmic. I don't have a counterpart to the Queen of Wands. But even if they are not together, they still need time to heal. So take this how it resonates. 4114, inverted numbers, mirroring numbers. 4114, look that up. That's somebody's message. But yeah, you guys are definitely mirroring each other. The more you focus on your healing, the more they focus on their healing. The more you move on from your connection, the more they can move on from their connection. So the more you do work on yourself, the more they work on themselves. So it's all connected. Got it. Ashe. Just like your ascension is connected to the earth's ascension, so is your person's ascension to connect to your ascension. So the more you ascend, divine feminine, the more they ascend. The more you heal, the more they heal. The more you grow, the more they grow. So going back would not be an option, because that's going to undo all the hard work you put in. So the more you continue to ascend, grow, and evolve, you make this person ascend, grow, and evolve. So you need to continue to move on to help them continue to evolve spiritually and grow and evolve. All right. And when the time comes, you guys will have a union come together when you guys are in the same energy. All right. Masculine and feminine energy. So I hope that made sense. That was a whole lot of. And at the bottom, we have double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. So you have a double assignment, divine feminine. Your main priority was to heal this masculine energy of yours, and you have triggered their healing, and they are working on doing that with your person. And your other assignment is to heal others while you heal yourself. So you are a healer of others, and other people will come to you for healing. It won't just be your masculine energy. You will help others go through this healing journey as well, using your gifts. So the more you evolve and practice your gifts, the more you become gifted with more energy or more powers to heal others, if that makes sense. So you have a double mission. All right, light worker, star seed, you serve the world in a bigger way. And so does your person, but they have to reach that level before they can help you on this mission. So right now, you're kind of like in that solo hermit energy, doing the work by yourself, but you still have the spirit here helping you along the way. All right. Anything else before we wrap this up? I remember, soul plan, the fated life is the destiny life. This is a fated destiny of yours. This was what you were called to do on this journey you're on, divine feminine. And it's time you remember your purpose and your soul plan. So I'm going to go ahead and read that from the book, and that's going to be the last one for this reading, because I don't want to make it an hour long. What is this? I remember. What is the problem, girl? Okay. I turned to this one right here, even though I don't have it. They want me to read it. It's I'm sorry, defenses, right, past wrongs, uprooting. This may be your person that's saying I'm sorry to you, but this is not the message for you. This is for them. I'm sorry. Your person is being apologetic. They're sorry. But this says, I don't want to read all of that. It says you may find yourself at a crossroad at a moment when you're being called to make a decision to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you. Thank you, Spirit. Divine Feminine, your card says you may find yourself at a crossroad at a moment where you are being called to make a decision to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or choose the one less travel, And you may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan, Divine Feminine, and to surrender to the greater plan, the bigger picture. All right? It's bigger than you and them. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. And every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all a part of the larger plan. So everything works out according to plan in the end. If it's planned for you guys to be together in the end, then you guys will be together in the end when the time comes. But for right now, the focus is yourself, your journey, and your work, your assignment, and your mission. All right? And not to be rushed or anxious or worried or concerned about your person's journey at this time. They are being worked on by spirit and their spirit guides to help bring them together again. All right? Alrighty. Did I read Cracked Open? They said read Cracked Open. Got me on here crying and stuff. Cracked Open. It says rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life and don't let the weight and destiny of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home now into your body. And at the center front of your life is through. Can y'all see that? Okay. At the center front of your life is through the extreme measures of life trials that diamonds are cultivated. And it's when things are in the darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. So your person has been brought to a very low. They're in a very dark energy. They're going through the dark night of the soul, right? And they're in a dark place right now. So they may be pulling on you energetically, trying to get your energy to help them through this. But it's not for you to go out and try to help them physically do anything on this journey. They're being guided to go within to do the work they need to do to work on themselves. This also says when your heart is cracked open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. And when your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. So let your trials and your sorrow and your pains and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, and your sorrows and your hurt happen for you and not to you. And bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. All right. So this is also for you, Divine Feminine. You've already surrendered to yourself and you've already worked on your demons in a sense, and now you are being brought back together by spirit so you can go out and be the real you, the person you have been meant to become, right? And to surrender to the alchemy of life. You are the magician and the high priestess energy. Your gifts are far greater than you could ever imagine at this time. So you have to be very careful how you use your gifts, because you can use them for good or you can use them for other things, and some things that you may choose to use them for may not be the right choice when it comes to certain things, and you may need to reconsider using your gifts in a way that may not help or benefit others, all right? Or even to control or manipulate others. So your gifts are very strong and unique, and you can use them either way, but don't use your gifts to manipulate or control others. Use your gifts to help others release and heal themselves rather than to, because I don't know why I'm getting that karmically energy with this devil-like energy. Like the karmic was using manipulation on your person, yes. And maybe even them on you, yes. But I'm also getting there's a feminine here that uses her gifts to manipulate other people to control them. And it may not just be from the karmic side. It could be on either side. And I'm also hearing be careful with your manifestation spells. Be careful with your manifestation spells. Be careful what you wish for. Because you could be trying to manifest something to come together and it's not the right time. So if you're trying to manifest this to come together, it's not the right time is what they want me to say. This is going to be brought together when it's the right time. You can't manifest this to come together because you're ready for it to come together, basically. All right. And it's still going to be an hour. Okay. That's it. That's all, guys. Take it how it resonates. I hope this helps. I hope it made sense. It's not everybody's message, but take what you resonate with and leave what doesn't resonate. And I hope this helps you along the way. Thank you for watching, you guys, and namaste.